All right, so I'm going to talk to you guys about what's working today in this marketplace, and we could also talk about what's not working. But there's 8 ways that I see right now. I get the pleasure of meeting everybody, get to see what everybody's doing, what's working, what's not working. And right now, I'm going to take you 8 ways that are actually working, okay? Number 1 is clean your database. And if you've been in my classes, you've talked to me, been through my coaching, number 1 is data is more important than ever. For so many years, we were able to get lucky and we just service people and people called us. They're not calling us anymore like they were, for the most part. We have to go through and organize our database. How do we do that? Step 1 is you have to export your people out of Facebook, all your contacts, because most of them have gotten lazy over the last couple of years, and we've not done a good job of keeping up with our database. We haven't. Number 2 is, within that, is you have to get home addresses, emails, and phone numbers. Are you aware that only 7% of the people that we actually post on social media of our friends actually see our stuff? 7%, that's it. It's horrible. So what I like to do is I want you to get data that your people can see your stuff on a consistent basis. So basically go to Facebook, export it. If you don't want to do that, we'll do it for you. I own a company called We Clean Lists, and we'll clean that data for you, get your home address, emails, and phone numbers. Instagram's harder. Your phone, you should be exporting your phone into an Excel and then cleaning that list. Ideally, I want to see you guys take your phone, your Facebook, and your Instagram, clean it all up and get it into a database, whatever software you want to use, and now use that as your focus. Okay? Number 1. Number 2 is we need to get phone calls set up. We need to get you guys phone calls set up that you're calling people or texting people or using a BombBomb email service. These are personal touches once a quarter where you're inviting them to an event, inviting them something, or checking in to see if they need help for a year. Next, you need to be sending out 4 postcards a year to at least your top 200. I just sent out 415 postcards. I got over 40 responses. It cost me $415 to send out $1 a piece. Our marketing department will create the postcard for you. We'll load it into Vistaprint for you. All you have to do is pay for it and send it out. We do all the hard work. But once again, if you don't have clean data, you don't have your friends' home address, emails, and phone numbers, your house is a mess. Next is 24 emails a year. Things have changed in the game for me. What I've done recently, which was working before, it's not, is I'm using HomeBot. And my goal is to get up to 500 names or 400 names, I forget which the exact number is, to get them in there and get home address, email, phone number. Then my people, which I have about 150, 200 in there right now, they get my information once a month. I have it set up to go out once. You can do 2, I have it set up once. To send out my information to them on the value of their house, when their house will be paid off, and other variable valuable information. I can then log into HomeBot and see who's looking at my stuff. I have a person who gives me a report once a month to show who. I know someone in my family is number 1 on looking to see what their house is worth. HomeBot, if you want me to connect you, I can. The second email every month that I want to send out, now I'm using Jess in our marketing department to create a custom email. Not a blanket email, not a cookie recipe, not this, not that. Custom email on areas that my people live, on events that are going on things that they want to see, do, feel, touch. I love her custom email. We're getting a lot of great responses from it. So in December, I have that going out, HomeBot and then Jess's email. I was making a custom email of active homes, pendings, and solds, and I mix that in there too a little bit once in a while. The months I have events, I don't send out the other stuff because I don't want to bombard them. My goal is 2 emails a month. Next is 2 events per year, minimally. Tandra and I had 2 events per year. And in the 2 events per year, we just had a farm event, rented out farm, spent a couple $1,000. We got 2 opportunities from it, 2 listings. The one person is in the real estate business, easily could use anybody else. They constantly get invites to our events. It's a reason for Tandra and I to reach out to people. I just don't want to reach out to people randomly. I want to invite them to something. I want to have some type of value for them. And if you need help on running events, they're not hard. You just have to do them. I have the checklist. I have it. I have the budget. I can show it all to you. What's the difference between a happy hour and an event? 2 small happy hours a year. Happy hours are, I pick a date, and every single time I see someone that I haven't hung out with, hey, we're getting together January 15th over at XYZ restaurant. Come by at 6 o'clock. Hey, got a group of people getting together. I don't even buy their drinks. If I want to, I can. I'm just getting people together. And most of the time, they're just excited to have some fun and get back out in the world since we've been isolated the last couple of years. Don't overthink it. Don't overcomplicate it. The worst thing you could do is not invite them to anything or don't do anything. Next is open houses. They're back. They're working. And then lastly is door hangers. These door hangers are customizable. I have them all printed off, and then we drop these on the weekends. And I pay people to drop these off. Our marketing department created it. You can use it. You can rip off and duplicate it. They'll do it for you. Very, very affordable. Those 8 things are working. Now listen, some people are doing well right now. Some people are not. The ones that are struggling are not changing. The service business or real estate has gone. It's back to skills-based and reinventing yourself. That's the word I want to use for 2023, 2024 is reinventing yourself. Why are some people up 100, 200, 300% while others are not? There's a couple reasons. Number one, some people are just doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results. That's the definition of insanity. Some people are not taking action. Some people are not cleaning their databases and doing these 8 things. I don't want you to be one of those people. I know these work. I've met over 7,000 people. We're the fastest growing in the area. I know what works. That's my job to test this. I'd even give you an example. For watching this video, I'll give you one right now, a bonus, Scribe. It works. It's a personalized letter to certain areas that you want to get a listing or you want to bring a buyer to get a deal. Custom letters to neighborhoods that actually work. Someone I know spent $2,000 and they got $27,000 in realtor commissions out of it. That's a heck of a return. If you're not coming to Tuesday trainings, you got to get there. If you're not implementing these, you got to do it. If you're doing this stuff, congratulations, and just do it even better. It all starts getting organized and taking action. Lastly, don't overthink it. I think one of the toughest things as humans is we overthink our image. We always think we look worse than we do. We always worry about everybody else thinks. Stop worrying and take action so you can do the results you can. And if you don't reach out to people, you're hurting your friends and your family because this could be a good time for them to move. They might be just relying on the news. The worst thing you can do as a human right now is not reach out to your database. You want to meet? You want coaching? Reach out. This works. Take care.